Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Mackenzie here with Lafontaine. I've got a classic for us. This is a 60 Pontiac Catalina. It's 389 with quite the treat under the hood. Come in, we're gonna take a closer look and go for a spin around the block. That was our radio for you. This thing's got a gnarly bass with the two speakers it has. We're 3 on the tree today. I haven't done this in a while and I'm enjoying it this far. It's kind of refreshing. I did a quick bit of Googling and take it for what it is, but they'd say only about 5 or 6% of these Catalinas ever got a 3 on the tree. So the 3-speed manual I think was standard equipment, but no one really went for it. So kind of an extra rare thing we have, but it is fun. And this day and age is kind of a good anti-theft. Well, there's one. This thing shifts like butter. It revs out nicely too. 2. Just like that, but really smooth running. This thing sounds great. I think it's got a couple glass packs up underneath it doing the muffling. It sounds very nice. I forgot this thing's about 20 feet long, but rolls into the corners nicely. Speedo's working, voltmeter's working, and you see our temp gauge downstairs. Shows we're just warming up here. On big car like this, very thankful we have the power brakes. We don't have power steering equipped on this puppy, but it hasn't been a drag. It seems rather smooth. If you want to know what that grumbling under the hood was, I'll get right in here. This is a pretty slick piece. Oh yeah. Very slick. I always like the finish they put on the Pontiac motors. This is the 389 fitted with the triple deuces. These are all Rochester carbs. They look excellent. I love the polished chrome little air cleaners we have on all of them. It looks like newer filter elements as well. Some things to boast. We've got power brakes and air conditioning. Now that is not an old school compressor, that is a modern compressor with R134. The system's been converted, and you'll see when we dive into the interior the little blend box and blower motor we have just under the dash. Newer AC Delco battery, hoses look good, radiator looks good in size as well. There's our condenser for the AC kit. Very clean. Now to take a deeper dive into some of the intricacies in our finish here. The chrome, these look like these bumpers have been replaced or redone. They look excellent. Our headlights look very nice as well. This car is so 1960, it's ridiculous. Like our badging on the side here, all the chrome accents look great. Our hubcaps are in very good shape as well. These big white wall tires really complete the look on this car. You notice our favorite badge of them all, the Tri-Power right there on the fender. And this paint and bodywork is really quite nice. The car has a small stone chip here or there, a spot of touch-up, but it still shows incredibly well. This paint is slick like butter, slick like silk. Lots of cool styling features and things to talk about, and we all probably have our favorite thing on this car. I really like the taillights. I like the shapes of these cars. This was supposed to be a classed up version of the Impala. That's kind of what Pontiac was all about, as most of you may know. And I think they hit it. This color combination is off the charts too. I think this is probably how I would order one of these cars. Open up very well. Pretty stock back here. We have our full-size spare. We have our jack tucked up in here, as well as our lug wrench. And this here, this old piece is the original head unit out of this car. It's got that aftermarket radio we saw in there, which I know you can send these out and get them rebuilt, but it's cool we have it with the car still. Seals up good. Man, can you imagine doing all the body work on this car? Lots of attention to detail. Nice dual exhaust. This thing sounds really good too, I noticed in our drive. Wheel arches look great. Door gaps look phenomenal too. All right. Big doors, big car, without a fixed roof. These don't sag at all. I'm very impressed with that. Solid car nonetheless. Let's take a dive in. Our door cards are mint, they're beautiful. We have a manual operation of our windows. I like everything finished in the same color as the outside, that's cool. The steering wheel, I had a fun bit to talk about here. This was up for debate. This used to be cracked and broken and had a wrap around it. I think we invested about $2,500 to have this thing redone. So this is like unobtainable to find a replacement, and it was just such a key feature in here. We went ahead and took care of it for you. I think it took about 6 months all in all to get that done, but it looks badass. On to our gauges. We've got a speedo ringing all the way up to 120 miles an hour. We have a fuel gauge, warning lights for our engine temp and oil pressure. We've got 87,000 miles on the clock. Those are believed to be original. And then just one more notch over, we have our voltmeter. Now as we come over just a bit here more, we have our ignition, our heater controls. Then we have our cigarette lighter. This looks to be in very good shape as well. We have our power top switch. We'll show you guys that operation here in a bit. We have an aftermarket temp gauge so you know just where we're at opposed to the factory warranty or warning light these came with. Ashtray. Aftermarket head unit. This has AM, FM, and a cassette. Have our glove box here. You actually fit quite a few things in here. This is a rather large one. And then this is an old piece of that steering wheel. So, just a little keepsake with the car. Much rather have this clear stuff going on. Ashtray for the passenger. Gotta love that. And then this is the air conditioning unit. This is kind of mimics a dealer installed piece you would have seen back in the day. Just like that, you can access the rear. The seat's in excellent shape. We have our little bonnet cover on here, which is a really cool piece. Fits well. A couple more ashtrays, cranks for our quarter windows. And look at this elegant piece. That's a little speaker for our guys in the back. Carpet's good. There's a lot of room. This front bench can go back and forth as well if you want to get some more leg room or make some more leg room. Visors look good. The brow all the way around here, the stainless works in very nice shape. And it's kind of a crazy windshield in the 60 car. It is that time. Before we go, if you want to know anything more about this car, it is for sale and very beautiful. We have a full gallery on our website. I'll put the link to that in the description of this video. That'll have your underbody pictures. We can get you stampings, trim tags, whatever you'd like. Last but not least, while you're down there clicking like, subscribe, check out some more of our videos. Thank you guys.